inspections of off-licences and offering traders advice on how to spot counterfeit alcohol.
It's hard for us to know what's out there and what's genuine and what's not, so we like to keep in contact with trading standards. I can't afford to lose my licence just by having dodgy stuff. It's not worth it.
Trading standards also work closely with local markets, like this one in Royston, which is part of the Real Deal.
The Real Deal market is a market that's signed up to only sell genuine items, so people know when they come to the market they're getting a good deal and they're supporting local trade, they're supporting local economy, more importantly they're not supporting crime.
But for those shopping elsewhere, it's all about spotting the telltale signs.
I have a range of counterfeit products in front of me. With the bag, poor quality product. The hair straighteners, poor quality packaging. With the alcohol, the label is off-centre and also there are spelling mistakes in the label. And finally, with the jewellery, if the price looks too good to be true, it usually is.
But can members of the public be made difference? So what we're going to put into the test with these two Christmas stockings. Number one, which contains genuine products, and number two, which is filled with tested fake.
Well, number two, we both think,
We both thought number two was counterfeit. I think stocking number two with its bracelet is counterfeit product.
Number one, first stocking.
You think that's counterfeit?
Yes, I do, yes.
Stocking number one is actually for genuine product.
Oh, blow.
Well, let's hope they get it right. Number two. You're absolutely right. It's a good thing too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trading standards hope we'll spot the real deals from the rip-offs this festive season. You're urging us to think before we buy. After all, when it comes to Christmas presents, it's the thought that counts. They're all really.
We have reading that report from Mike McGrath of Hertfordshire Trading Standards, and as you can see, Mike is here now. Mike, as we saw in those reports there, the actual counterfeit goods are incredibly live. We've just been looking at a few of them. Just in terms of sort of cost to the local economy, just give us a few figures.
It's difficult to put an exact cost for it because internet trading now, you've got cross-border purchasing. But the anti-counterfeiting group have put a figure of around £10 billion a year that counterfeiting in general costs UK PLC.
And of course it's the smaller shopkeepers and traders, legitimate traders who are losing out.
Absolutely it is. People seem to think that buying counterfeit goods victimless crime, but it's not victimless because local traders would be looking for the £20 that you spend on a counterfeit pair of jeans to spend on genuine clothing. So you're looking at taking that money out of the economy. We're in austere times, so you're denying local businesses and the Treasury as well doesn't get the tax pound from what's being spent on purchasing the goods.
And looking at these products, as Jonathan said, they are very convincing, aren't they, at first glance? What are the top tips for shoppers when they're trying to find out what is counterfeit and what is real?
I think if you're buying from a market or a car boot sale where you're there in person, the packaging is inferior quality. You can see that after the first glance, actually it's quite cheap. And when these goods are being produced, so you are putting your own health and your family's health and safety at risk.
Okay, we'll have to leave it there, but for now, Mike McGrath from Hertfordshire Trading Standards, many thanks indeed.
Thank you very much.
Okay, moving on. 5 men from Essex have been jailed for between 2 and 6 years for stealing £1 million worth of gold and silver bullion. David Chapwood from Brentford, the stepfather of the Only Way as Essex stars Sam and Billy Fairs, was jailed for 4 years. He was described as the principal organiser of the theft from a lorry in Belgium in October of last year. Most of the bullion was recovered by police. Brian Malcahey from Westcliff-on-Sea was handed a 3.5-year sentence. David Gale from Hanselsmead in Harlow was jailed for 3 years.
Now, if you're a customer of EDF Energy, then you might be alarmed to know that gas and electricity prices went up by a whopping 10.8% today.
Well, EDF, which has 369,000 customers in the east of England, is the 5th major energy firm to announce price rises, and it is the biggest average increase so far. The company blames the cost of wholesale energy and government charges, as Natalie Gray now reports.
Just as Christmas trees are going up, so are energy prices. Sarah Hunter from Elsham in Norfolk has 4 children living at home. The youngest, Lily, is just 8 weeks old. She says sometimes she has to choose between doing a food shop or putting the heating on because she doesn't always have the money to do both.
I do think about every penny that I spend, and I do worry that, if I do put on loads of gas that week, that then obviously, we will have to eat less.
EDF Energy put bills up by 10.8% today. It'll mean an extra £122 a year for customers who get both gas and electricity from them. But critics are saying it's hard to justify